idea of this exhibition grew in the time last year when I started to read all these bad news about Hungary in the papers, and they were really massive, almost every day. And I thought it's necessary to know more about it. So I decided, although I don't understand Hungarian and I don't know what the people are talking in these events where I go, so I needed to be much more on the visual level than usual. But usually I always take photographs in official events, official political events, and try to see them from different angles, from different levels, as far as I can go. And the photo camera doesn't listen either. So when I'm doing these photographs in these political environments, I try to see, I try to know more about the conditions of work, how these decisions they take, under which conditions do they do it. Of course, it's not very far. I mean, I don't meet the politicians privately, but at least there is a lot to see, a lot more to see in these events than what you can see in these key pictures which are in the newspaper. And I'm here in Hungary exhibiting for the fourth time, and the people who saw the first exhibitions, they know I'm not coming from press, I'm coming from the art fields. So I am always a foreigner in this world. And it is, if you are working in a country that is, you don't know the language the people speak, you are working with a lot more unknown. The field of the unknown is always very big, but in this country it is enormous, because it's not only that I don't know about politics too much, but I cannot follow the event. So, and the cooperation with Ferenc is somehow in the same level. We can communicate, but the texts he is writing, they are in the field of not understanding. They are, and it's, of course I would like to understand, but it's also interesting to work with this, I don't really know the English word, it is not for me to control, and I cannot, so if I react on it, it is not a controlled reaction, because I cannot understand it. I can only see what Ferenc tells me, but it's not a text. And yeah, that's interesting, and somehow it's also how we live. We live in a enormous cloud of not knowing.
Sibylle Hofternek semmiféle segítséget nem adtam, mert más dolgokkal voltam elfoglalva, hanem inkább kizsákmányoltam az ő ötletét egy szöveghez, amely aztán így akaratomon kívül mégis eléggé lesújtó képet ad a magyar politika, vagy inkább politikai kultúra állapotáról, hogy ez a szöveg hogyan találkozik a képekkel, azt nem tudom. Feltételezem, hogy csak véletlen találkozások vagy egyezések lehetnek, azok is nagyon áttételesen. Én úgy igazából nem tudom olvasni az ő képeit, kicsit úgy, ahogy ő nem tudja olvasni az én magyarul írt szövegemet. De azért reménykedem abban, hogy ilyen véletlen referenciák, vagy ilyen véletlen és nagyon áttételes összefüggések kiderülhetnek.
Just some sentences about the context of these photographs shown here. Since 3 or 4 years, I'm doing this kind of photographs, mainly in Germany and sometimes in Egypt, for example. And the project is Bildagentur Schwimmer, a swimmer image agency, which is a model, which will be, it is not launched yet, will be a model of a press image agency. So the same subjects, but everything is viewed from a different angle. So we have everything but the press angle. We have artists' view on it. We have engineers if it's about water management or so. And the agency is kind of storage of material, and if an exhibition starts, there must be a next step of condensing and the material and finding other context, and that process is here for this exhibition is not finished yet. So I don't know how far it will be in the context changing. So if the material does its own context between each other, each image between the next image, or still be quite hooked to the event where it's coming from. Because that's the change between the material of the agency, which is portrait of an event or a site, and in exhibition, the work starts. So let's see.